What's up guys, George from Sac City Auto Parts. So my clutch has been slipping on my 350Z drift build. Since I bought it actually, nothing has changed. So I decided to go with the ACT 6-puck performance clutch along with the ACT flywheel as well. Plus that unicorn G37 diff that literally everybody wants. But it's so hard to get. So that diff itself has the 3.916 ratio off of the manual G37 convertibles. Super rare, but I think that's going to mix really well with this 6-puck action clutch and the flywheel as well. Let's go to that 350 and get it fixed.
All right, so as George told you, his car needs some love. Clutch is smoked, and we're doing the cool diff. So let's get on it right now. We're gonna take this diff right here, and we are going to knock the bushings out of it, and then we're gonna drain it. We'll get the speed sensors taken out of it, pull that cover off, let it get all dry, nice and prepped for the welding. It's gonna make a mess right now.
Juicy.
It's nice that it sat for so long, because like, see how it's like not clean, but it's dry right there. It's gonna make my job twice as easy. So now that that is draining, we'll let that do its thing a little more. It will get his diff out. I forgot I wiped that with diff fluid, so now all I smell is diff fluid on my face. All right, so the car is up. We're gonna start off. I'm gonna grab the oil drain container, and we're gonna drain the diff. I'm gonna pull the exhaust off, pull the drive shaft off, undo the axles from the diff, and then drop the diff. Probably loosen up this the sway bar, make it a little easier, and then it's time to weld it. And the reason that we're pulling this diff before that one's finished is because we have the fancy cover on here, this one, and we obviously want to put it on the other one. That's another reason why, if you saw in the video how I hit the cover off with a hammer, that's why. It's because we don't care about that cover anymore. Little fingers. All clear. Come on. I guess I did a good job sealing this. So that's what the inside of a welded diff will look like. Grab a ruler, measure this out. On Z's, it looks like it's about 1 3/4 by 1 1/4. That's the size of the plate. So we'll go over to Zach's area, steal some metal. My metal? Yeah. Cut this guy in half. That'll be perfect.
I was like, why don't you just pick it up with your hands?
Yeah, just pick it up, Shane.
Oh yeah.
You get a here, come here. You like bacon? Oh,
I'm vegetarian.
damn it. Hot.
It's perfect.
Sure.
It's like brushing teeth.
Yeah. Check out them grills. All right, guys. So the diff is cooled down. It is all welded. We're gonna go through here and kind of grind out the old silicone. I normally hit it with a flat razor first, just to knock the big stuff off. Then I'll come through with a wire wheel, hit that, and then after the wire wheel, I'll brake clean it just to get a nice clean surface. And then I'll probably pressure wash this cover because I think I might have overfilled it last time, so it did run out up on the cover. So we're gonna pressure wash that. And then I have a little trick to getting in these crevices, because if you've done it before and you use a razor blade in there or a pick, it never gets it out fully. So I'll show you my little trick. You basically take a drill bit that's pretty small. I like to match it up inside there, so there's a bunch in there. So I'll start it, just get it in there. You go like this forward, and you come back. Same thing. And that ends up cleaning it. I mean, I don't know a better way of doing that. So that's my way of doing it. and we're gonna get this all sealed up and ready to go back in the car. And when you're assembling things, start it by hand. Like, make sure that the bolt is in the right thread. Don't just send your impact on it and hope for the best. I've done it before, and it's really, I'm not gonna say it, but it's really not done me right. Just thread it in my hand first. Maybe takes 20 seconds longer. I come bearing presents. So this is a
diff bracket?
Yeah, have you seen it yet or no?
Yeah.
In person?
No.
Got it on there?
Yeah. Didn't that just come out too? I think they just came out with it, right? Okay. That'll be nice because even though we're not putting salt bushings,
That's why I wanted to do it.
I don't know, I'm not really the type of person to break stuff in.
Guarantees my job.
Yeah.
Yeah, here, we'll go through this way. You got it? I'm gonna grab the tripod thing. You good?
Yeah. Oh, my arms are dead.
So what does this thing do?
This is just a extra diff brace that ISR makes. So it's giving the rear point of the diff to holding spots, I guess you could say. So this is the factory one, and then you bolt through right here, and then this top part goes through for a secondary mount, just to make sure the diff stays completely square.
Ah.
I normally put red Loctite on these too, just because I hate shit coming loose. People will probably disagree with me doing that, but I do it.
Making it look pretty.
Yeah, a little nail polish. Alright, so the welded diff, the 3.9 diff is in, the diff brace is in, the new hardware is in, and now we're letting the silicone dry. There is no fluid in this right now, so he did get the clutch. We're gonna drop the trans right now, get that out and see how bad this clutch looks. And he also got a new flywheel. I mean, I'm sure his flywheel was reusable, but it's cool that he got a matching brand and a brand new one. So let's get to that. Probably start off, we'll drop the car, work on the interior stuff first, pulling the shift boot out. We'll pull this out, drop this guy, drop the W brace, and then pull all the bell housing bolts out. And when it's down, we'll also disconnect the starter, because when you're undoing the starter right here, that's the last thing you want, is for the starter to fall down and then ground on something up here, and then it's not bad, but it'll just short the fuse out in the car. So there's no reason in giving yourself more work. We'll just undo the battery and start dropping this stuff. All right, so the trans is out, and now the moment of truth to see how bad this clutch is. See the dust falling out? That's all clutch material. Oh yeah. So basically it got glazed. Like normally when oh my god, you see all that? That's like brand new, honestly, but somebody glazed it. So somebody's probably learning how to drive stick when George got the car, and then since they had like pre-glazed it, it just started slipping. So that's why you also break in a clutch. You don't just go like balls to the wall basically and driving the car. I like to keep it under 3,000 RPM when I'm breaking a clutch for like 100 miles. Flywheel has a ton of heat marks in it. That's kind of expected because of how we drive the car. That's a pretty standard looking flywheel for how we drive it. And I'm pretty sure this is a stock clutch. It says Nissan on it, so I don't see why it would be not OEM, but we don't need it. Oh yeah. It's a good looking flywheel. It's ACT. He got the 6-puck Sprung race disc. Alright, I did put red Loctite on these, just so you guys know. I'm sure you saw me just put that on there and then grab a bolt and put it in. I promise you. The red Loctite is out and all the bolts are pre-Loctite. Grease your airfoot shaft.
Yeah, or else you're gonna fight it going in.
Always grease your shaft. Save a little bit for the actual shaft. Make sure not to get the shaft lubricant on the disc itself.
What happens if you do?
Apparently it'll cause it to slip. Well, the pedal feels great, honestly. It's not too hard, not too stiff, so let's see how this thing feels. The thing feels great. I always forget to turn off the VDC, like the traction control. So it's got the slip light pops up and it gets all freaked out because of the welded diff. Oh, I just want to like rip on it so bad, but gotta break it in though. I can tell a difference in the gear ratio already.
Oh yeah?
Like just how fast you can like shift through the gears. But I'm only trying to get through up to 3 grand and then shift. So it's like that's first already, second, third. So that's already into 4th. But I mean, I'm only getting it to 3,000 RPM, so.
You don't want to push it any higher?
No. Well, let's go see if George wants to do a test drive.
How good it looks.
He said keep it under 3.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
You hit it all on fire.
I mean, pulling the hydro is keeping it under 3, right? Then we're good.
Yeah.
That was not under 3,000.
I feel it.
Feel what?
Like I'm a drifter. I pulled the hydro, so it didn't count as ripping. My RPMs were low.
No, I heard the RPMs. I heard you the whole time.
Yeah.
The whole time.